Hey everyone, Achika here, and it's the weekend, so that means it's time for another DCUO base showcase here on the channel, and today I got another very special one lined up for you guys. So special, in fact, because it is another base off Lofty Ambitions base winner. So in third place we had Miss Hyperspeed with their entry entitled The Tower, which was an incredible base. Honestly, this one really embodied the theme, I feel, the best, because I really walked away seeing it and feeling like I understood the character. Not just like the background of the character, but also kind of how they operate, because again, I said this in the winner announcement video, but there's just some really nice, like, quirky things in here, like some details that really give you insight to this Themyscrian warrior who's come to Gotham and totally enamored by the world that's at their fingertips, that they completely it was inaccessible in Themyscira, and they want to learn everything about it, but at the same time they're also still kind of homesick and wanting to take pieces of Themyscira with them, especially for their, so they created this garden down below. Again, I think it's so great, and I can't wait to show it to you guys. So yeah, I'll ramble on while we get into the base. So without further ado, why don't we check out Miss Hyperspeed's base, entitled The Tower. And I think she's almost dead. Almost in the middle of my teleporter, like, definitely close to it. Ah, yeah, there it is, the tower. Here we go. And this one was a bit more spacious than I got a lot of dive themes actually this time around, which is great. I love hideout bases. I think you can get a lot of detail in them, but this one in particular was very spacious and open while still having a lot of detail, and I really enjoyed that about it too. And like I said, the detail really painted a description of the character. Yes, here we are in the tower. So we have all kinds of tech crates. It seems like Miss Hyperspeed is definitely a connoisseur of collecting all kinds of techs. And a pet squad. Hey guys, how y'all doing? Oh no, don't do that. Oh, Streaky. You scared the puppy away and you broke some cables. Not nice. But as I was saying, so the story behind Miss Hyperspeed, from what I understand, is they are an Amazonian who has come to Gotham to learn about coding and is kind of like an oracle type. So they're just really enamored in their work, and it shows because there's like there's like an absent-minded clutter here that I absolutely love. Like, it's very like haphazardly strewn together, which kind of makes sense for someone who's like just learning tech. Like, they just want to learn as quickly and as fervorously as possible. So there's wires everywhere. There's food left at their sitting stations, as you can see with this amazing console here with the clock tower. This is very Oracle referenced, I believe. But yeah, you can see like food and books like strewn around at their workstations. So you can tell they're like up all night into the computer, into the mainframe hacker sort or coder. Also, I really love the dueling armories. So you have the more modern tech version here, and then you have the Themyscrian warrior here, which is very nice. And again, look at all the storage. And also amidst the storage, we see all these potted plants that she's also been collecting, and you guys will see why she's collecting it later on. But I also like, again, the new UV beacons or lights are so great. Look at that. Look at that! I'm telling you guys, anything that gives off light in this game, regardless of from what, is big time for decorators, because we could do some crazy stuff with it. I almost feel like this is like what's the nuclear thing? Like, it's an orphan source or whatever. I feel like it should not be standing close to that. Like some demon core stuff's coming from that. I think I should back away. Even with my sorcery powers, I don't think I want any of that. And this is really cool. The power core, like with all the new UV things there with it, that's really awesome, actually. Oh, man. Oh yeah, and then we have the super suit that's been created from the Lex Core, the converted Lex Core power core. That's awesome. Very, very cool. Again, snacks stored on top of these crates. And like, hello, Mr. Parrot. And more trees and like alcohol or drinks like strewn everywhere. It's great. And like a work of progress, so you know, you can tell they're a gardener here. Always digging. Or maybe they're fixing wonder dogs. maybe they buried something there that they weren't supposed to. Some really nice tech stations here. Monitor feeds. Again, it's like they want to know everything about Earth and the world because they're new to it. And they're completely engulfed. And I love it. But also very... Because of this obsession, there's also a bit of, like I said, haphazardly placed objects, books, off the shelves. Very, very cool. Very nice. We have a lab here as well. Studying Earth more and more here. I really love, we'll come back to this, but I love, dude, there's so many. Did you guys all get together for, like, lofty ambitions and, like, decide that you wanted to use gravestones as, like, fencing material? Because I've never seen this before. I've never thought of this before, but yet there were, like, 3 or 4, possibly 5 bases who used tombstones as, like, borders, and I kind of love it. Like, I used to use stackstone walls, and now I might use tombstones because they're inexpensive and they work super well, guys. Like, they look fantastic, and it doesn't look like they glitch out when they're inside one another, or, like, close to. So that's, like, big time stuff. So, yeah, we'll come back to that, though. Let's check out the upstairs first. I just thought it was really cool that all of you guys did that. Like, I didn't know if there was a party or a club that I needed to sign up and be a part of, because I want to get some newsletters if it pertains to building, because that'd be great. A teleporter here with some more greenery and a few sitting spots, as well as a telescope area too. So an overlook kind of thing. And we have a wonderful dining section here. Again, all kinds of vernal stuff. And we can feed the puppy. Island counter with some stools. Again, like, documents are strewed everywhere. The rug is wrinkled. Like, this could have easily been... See, this was one of the things that really, like, put me over the edge of understanding, like, this character was... This easily could have been an Art Deco rug, right? Especially with how, like, beautiful the space is. Like, and clearly you can get an Art Deco rug fairly easily. Like, despite... I mean, there are a few of them on the broker from time to time. And you can farm Candor pretty good to get them. But the fact that this is a folded rug here, paired with, like, all the absent-minded paper strewing and, like, messiness, like, but it's, like, a contained messiness, like, really just brought home, like, okay, this is how this person operates. It's not, you know what I mean? They take pride more in their work and the things that they create than, like, their pristine environment around them, right? So I don't know. I just think that's really neat. Which is what I wanted. Like, I don't know, just getting insight into the character is really cool. So got a nice little furniture clip here. Scratching post for Streaky if you'd use it instead of breaking the furniture, mister. Like a true cat acting like, you know, I'm not talking to him. That's fine too, whatever. In the bedroom. So many Gothic windows, too. Or Gotham windows, I should say. Alright. So let's head downstairs and check out this wonderful slice of Themyscira that we have brewing here. Again, I really love the wires through it, too. And I haven't even mentioned, I love the idea of a Vernal and Tech, like, mashup like this. Themysciran and Gotham. Like, this is really cool. This is fun. Opposing factions, creating this beautiful, immersive world. And so we can see Themyscira starting to bleed over, especially with their This is probably their very nature-based outfit. I love the butterflies. They got the chromatic butterfly ore in the rainbow. Oh, so pretty. It's got mad She-Ra vibes. Definitely Princess of Power material. Okay, so we have some columns here, of course, and leads down into the garden that she has cultivated for herself. Look at the inlay on the ramp up there, or the beam. Got some flamingos, yes! And this is so cool. She's also an artist. So we have a drafting table here and also some pottery she's probably created and thrown. Which is so awesome. Again, the waterfalls up above and the carvings. And this, like I said, I really love the beam inlay. I think that's really fun, especially look at that. Look at that shot. So good. And here's some life drawing too. So we have like a chase here, and someone could sit and draw them. Or the drafting table even still could do it. It's just really, really neat. Some weaponry. I feel like this definitely needs to be played down here. And look at this! A landscape painting area! Oh, it's so neat. I love that so much. Have all the different vases, paints, all that good stuff. And of course a relaxing hammock. So cool. Yeah, and then we have just a very nice garden here. A little slice of Themyscira right here in Gotham. Wonder if Diana comes over for tea. Or a sparring session actually seems probably more apt, especially with the weapons under the stairs. It's just very nice. And of course we have an Amazonian altar too. Honor the fallen. Very, very cool. Miss Hyperspace, this is fantastic. Like, seriously, I really love this base. There's just a very wonderful charm underneath all this, and I think it's fantastic. It takes a very, I don't know, like it's just a really cool theme, and I feel like I understand your character, and like I've gotten to know them. It's almost like I read their origin story comic or something just by being in here, and that's honestly what Lofty Ambitions was supposed to be. Like that was the task at hand, was to create a space and visually that lets me know about what like your character was and is and who they are. So congratulations on taking 3rd place. This is an absolutely fantastic base, and thank you so much for entering. And thank you all for watching. Yeah, you guys have probably seen that Base Off Season No has been announced. So you guys should definitely, if you have not, the link will be in the description, as well as at the end of this video somewhere where you guys can go click it. It will be for every video up until the stream. Yeah, it's a bit of a crazy challenge. I know everybody loves seasonal furniture, and it's probably what everybody has most of, frankly, because it's accessible at least once a year to get, and it's some of the best stuff, too, as you can see with all the greenery things here. But I really think that you guys are going to create some really, really good stuff with this. And again, they can be dive themes. They don't have to be big themes. You could do whatever you want, but just no seasonal furniture. So be thinking about that, and hopefully you guys can come up with something absolutely fantastic. I know you guys will. And again, the luxurious sink loot pool is on, baby. Luxurious sinks, palatial bath, standard room dividers, stainless steel cabinets, the whole gambit of stabilizer furniture. Me and a lot of the base crafters work together to bring you guys a really, really great loot pool. So thank you to all the donors for that too. And I know it's a very coveted item, so so hopefully you guys will consider entering, because I'll be honest, Back to Basics had probably the smallest entry pool for decorators. So your chances of getting one of the prize pools is pretty good if you'd make a pretty good base. So, you know, be thinking about it. So, yeah, guys, check out the link in the description of that. And again, thank you so much to Miss Hyperspace for their beautiful base here. We'll get back to regular base tours now throughout the weeks. And yeah, I think that's about it. So again, thank you so much to Miss Hyperspace. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care, everybody.